I wanted to look at some old commercials, just to see like, find some weird old commercials. I want to find some like black and white old commercials. What era should we go for? The 50s? I think the 50s or 60s would be good. Oh, these are some good ones here. 1950s commercials, compilation, Folgers Coffee Sexist 60s ad? Oh, I kind of want to watch this. A sexist Folgers Coffee ad?
You make me feel very unwifely, McNaughton. Go barbecue.
I still say don't serve your awful coffee with my steaks.
Oh, Mrs. Olson, he's always crabbing about my coffee. I could cry.
How can such a pretty wife make such bad coffee?
How can such a pretty wife make something that tastes so horrific?
Heard that. Darling, it's our anniversary.
Is this just gonna be guys insulting their wife's coffee the entire time?
Well, it's your coffee.
Again? Even today?
It sucks.
Honey,
Tastes like dog
Your
crap.
coffee just doesn't taste any good.
This must have been such a nice vacation. Did you ever see Larry looking so happy?
Oh, honey, happiness is a vacation.
Just spits it in her face, goes, this tastes awful.
Forget the coffee, Marge. It's never very good.
Yeah.
Still,
I'll get some at the plant.
Yeah, Marge, learn how to make some coffee. Search up on YouTube or
Is the
something.
coffee all right?
Mm-mm.
You mean it's as bad as yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
No improvement at all?
It's like asking a toddler how their
Don't just shake your
how
head.
their
You've got to
macaroni
tell me
and cheese
what's
is.
wrong with the coffee?
Bad taste.
Attention, ladies.
Oh, this is
The
so
end of
silly.
aisle 2, I've set out a brand new
How you mess up coffee beats me, man.
Oh, no.
I guess this really just resonates with people back in the 60s when they were like, I guess really, I don't know how the best way to say it. Whenever they still believed that like women belonged in the kitchen, I guess is the best way to put it. So they just thought this would be a good ad to make people want to get some more coffee. I mean, Folgers is still around, so I assume this didn't hurt business. Maybe it even drove the sales up, especially at that time. This probably killed. This is probably like a Super Bowl commercial back then to them.
Oh, it's your coffee again. The desk sergeant at the station makes better coffee than this.
Ed, really?
Sorry, honey. But your coffee tastes terrible.
Mrs. Olson.
It just sucks, I tell you. It sucks.
Mary, come in. My goodness. You look as if you lost your last friend.
It's my Jim again. You should have heard him this morning. Mary, your coffee is as undrinkable as ever.
Oh, and Jim's always so nice.
Even the coffee's better. Here.
Wonderful
The
anniversary.
subtle
Jim.
jabs.
Thank you for the flowers.
You're welcome, darling. But if you could do one thing for me,
Make some better coffee.
try to do something about your coffee.
I hoped it would be better today.
It tastes like you put some hot water and mixed it with some mud. What is this, woman? Despicable, I tell ya. It's undrinkable. Simply undrinkable.
Harvey, want anything special for your birthday?
Just a decent cup of coffee.
You're kidding.
I'm serious. Honey, your coffee's undrinkable.
There it is. I predicted what he was going to say. It's undrinkable. Man, this is just 3 minutes and 26 seconds of women getting roasted for not making good coffee.
Harsh.
Well,
And this
so's
was a
your coffee.
Folgers ad.
You know, the girls down
This
at the
was
office
on
make better
TV.
coffee on their hot plates.
This probably aired after, what is that show called? With Ope in it, and then, oh shoot, what is that show called? The Andy Griffith Show, that's it. Somehow that blanked my mind. This ad probably popped up after the Andy Griffith Show. It's insane.
This coffee is criminal.
I was reading chat like a doofus here and missed probably the best zinger in this entire commercial, so just imagine that this is a live reaction right now. He just said his wife's coffee tastes like murder and that it practically committed a capital offense on his taste buds. I guess he wants her locked up until she can learn how to make a proper cup of joe.
Then you admit it. Your coffee really is murder.
I want to watch this awesomely sexist Pepsi commercial from 1957 to obviously continue on what we watched yesterday with the sexist Folgers commercial.
Once upon a time, not very long ago, quite
W.
recently in fact, there was a little girl.
I wasn't saying W to the sexism, by the way. I was replying to chat, obviously. Not trying to bring Andrew Tate back from the grave. I'm not trying to Frankenstein's monster him, you know.
An ordinary little girl who was quite beautiful. Like all ordinary little girls, she couldn't wait to grow up. As time went by, she met an ordinary, handsome boy. They
Okay.
fell in love, were married, and they lived happily ever after.
Wholesome. Where's the sexism?
In real life, however, a girl has to work at living happily ever after. First off, our heroine decided to stay beautiful, slim, and attractive. So she went for long walks.
Okay, I see the sexism coming in.
And she engaged in competitive sports.
Okay. What competitive
Very
sports?
Competitive sports.
Oh,
And she won a lot of trophies.
I see. I see how this. I see how this is a bit sexist now. Yeah.
Now there's a romantic couple. Well, she still is beautiful, slim, and attractive. No wonder, since she sensibly follows the modern trend toward lighter diet.
Wasn't expecting that. She follows the diet to get trim by drinking Coke and smoking cigarettes because that's what they said kept you healthy back then.
Oh, and remember, Coke is low in calories, too. Say, now, don't you get any thinner.
Luneist is hot. You know it. You know it, Jakar. Get out of our dream world, Emily. We are men in the 1957s. Get out of our dream world, women. Cool. That was a very sexist commercial. I just wanted to watch that because we seen the Folgers one yesterday. And I think that one, just as sexist, you know? Maybe they were, maybe there was a trend back then. I don't know. Maybe there was a bit more sexist back then, as well as a couple other more isms and ists back then. Oh, another sexist commercial. Gotta watch. Vintage sexism commercials are my jam.
I don't take dictation. I can't file. My boss calls me indispensable.
Miss Jones,
Just a minute.
will you make a copy of this?
Naturally.
What is Xerox? What is Xerox? I've heard that word before. Is that still around?
Button on the Xerox 914.
Oh, printers.
I make perfect copies of whatever my boss needs by just turning a knob and pushing a button. Anything he can see, I can copy in black and white. And am I fast? I can make 7 copies in a minute. By the way, I never need wet chemicals. My 914 is a dry machine. Powder dry. Sometimes my boss asks me which is the original, and sometimes I don't know. Here, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, that was quite the satirical old sexist commercial.